Some of the things that you really should avoid are ultra processed foods, and these are associated with cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and lots of things that basically will end your life far too soon. There was actually a study published in the BMJ, and it found that participants who consumed more than 4 servings of ultra processed food daily had a 62% higher risk of all cause mortality compared to those who ate less than 2 servings a day. Honestly, there's really no place in your diet for highly processed foods. So even 1 serving a day is too much. If you have a processed food that you consume, a couple times a week, it's probably not going to kill you, but you definitely do not want to be consuming highly processed foods on a regular basis. The other thing, too, that you want to be careful of is high sodium intake, because this has been linked to hypertension, cardiovascular disease, and potentially even stomach cancer. The World Health Organization reports that the intake of sodium for adults averages about 4,000 plus milligrams a day, and that's more than double the recommended amount, which is less than 2,000 milligrams a day. And so I will just say that salt is really important, especially for those of us who fast regularly. Sodium is not something that you want to be avoiding, but you want to make sure you're using high quality sodium, sea salt, Himalayan pink salt, that sort of thing. And there's no need to overdo it. Your body just needs a small amount of salt, but if you're fasting, your minerals tend to get depleted and you may need to supplement with salts, magnesium, potassium, iodine, those sorts of things to just sort of keep your electrolytes in balance. The other thing, too, is if you've got a diet that's high in saturated fats, these bad fats are really probably the biggest cause of our health issues, especially obesity. And these really contribute to cardiovascular disease, and the relationship between these bad fats and development of these diseases really suggests that it's a complex relationship, and we're just beginning to understand how important it is that we limit these bad fats. I'll show you how to manage the toxic stress that's sabotaging your efforts. You can eliminate the symptoms that seem to be piling up in midlife naturally